Another reason is I think that they've decided that the middle class no longer deserve a college education. The idea that the middle class deserved a college education was an American phenomenon developed from the turn of the last century and also right after World War II, and raises their expectations, and that there will be far fewer people in the future supposedly getting what you would call a college education. You'll be trained, but you won't have the equivalent of what you're getting as a college education. There'll be courses like these, you want to learn marketing, you take some course in marketing, but it won't be the idea of a broad education that moves you towards critical thinking. I mean, I don't think there's any question. And I think the reason is we're going to need a lot more soldiers if we keep it up, right? And when you need a lot more soldiers, you need soldiers that will not argue against the system, what's going on. You need soldiers that are dedicated. And one way to do that is to not have them go to school where they're taught things like question authority. Questioning authority is something no state wants to have. No institution, nobody wants you to question authority. Even me as a parent, I don't like it when my children question my authorities, but I tolerate it. And I have to do it because of the social structure, and my own training. This is not something that we like as humans. I think the military is going to be the place to go. That will become more and more popular with more and more groups of people. And to be quite honest, I don't know. Well, you just create an environment where that's their only alternative, for a huge number of people. I mean, for us, there's the alternative of going to college or going in the military, right? Or going to get a job. And the system has been set up since World War II where they made it easiest to go to college with loans and all that other stuff. So it's a very easy to move that back so there's less people in college. More people would choose the military, right? Yeah, I'm talking about long term. Yeah. And I'm not saying this. I believe, Ananda, that the middle class, the idea of the experiment of the middle class, of developing a middle class in the United States has been under attack. Lou Dobbs is a guy in CNN, he's been to this school, and he's talking about all the time how the middle class is being constricted or taken out. Has anybody heard this? Anybody here think they're middle class? Well, I thought I was, but every day I'm getting worse off and worse off financially and otherwise. Every day, because of many reasons, but it's a contraction of the middle class. My parents were better off than I am. You are going to have a different life than I had, and I have a different life than my mother's age group had, and you're going to have a different life. And you're going to be probably the last of the educated peoples, middle class people from the United States. Training is better than education. You're not as questioning.